Today I'm sharing with you some amazing physical edition releases for the Switch, and these come from Premium Edition Games. And I've covered their games on my channel, the first few releases. I'll put a link below to that video. But these are stunning for 40 bucks. These just became available to order, so you can get these now. And I wanted to share the physical releases of 3 games from, I do believe, Wave 3. And they're just awesome. They come with lots of goodies and extras. They come with a sleeve, and there's the actual case of the Switch. But they come with this outer sleeve as well. And inside, they come with a full-on, like NES style manual, full color, a card, as well as a challenge, like a challenge card where you can complete an achievement and get a patch. That's so awesome. They go all out, and I really think that this is probably one of the best packaging jobs I've seen for the Switch for 40 bucks. There's so many times, people are just happy to get a physical release. Well, they'd take it a step above and beyond and really go all out with a complete inbox, packaging, card, manual, case, outer sleeve. Really, really awesome. And so there's that challenge card I'm talking about, and it'll tell you what to do for each game. Has one, and just think that's awesome. There's the actual cart, and want to show a little bit of gameplay. Jump right in. So Cathedral is really kind of like a Metroidvania. There's over 600 screens. This is on Steam as well, and but really for Switch owners, this, if you're looking for an awesome physical release, this is my jam. It's a little bit of Ghosts and Goblins, a little bit of Castlevania, a little bit of Metroid, and a whole lot of fun. It definitely has the NES style graphics, and so just awesome. And it's got some attacks kind of reminiscent of Zelda 2 Adventure Link, and really sweet to see that, and maybe a little bit of DuckTales even. So for sure, this is a really cool side-scrolling Metroidvania with a lot to it, lots to explore. Just well done with the graphics, definitely reminiscent of the NES. But I know there's fans of these types of games. I know I'm a fan of them. If this came out back in the day, oh man, I would love it. And just awesome that you can get this and play it on the Switch, play it on the go, or for me, I actually like playing on the large TV. So you find keys and you find items, and it definitely is a little bit of backtracking where it's non-linear. You're going around. It's a huge, huge world, and there's definitely tons to it and tons of items to find. This is not just a sit down one and done type of game. So definitely recommend it, as it's one of my favorites that they have released. Next up is Phenotopia, and this is an amazing game. I didn't know a lot about this, and I know that this is kind of a definitive version of it, Phenotopia Awakening, full title, and this is kind of reminiscent of like a side-scrolling Zelda game. Really like this, and again, a perfect fit for the Switch. This is just has that really cool pixel art, and as you can see, the packaging here is second to none with that outer sleeve, and just tons to like about what Premium Edition Games is doing. I go back with Jeff Wittenhagen, and he is a good friend, and they're doing some amazing things with Premium Edition Games, and definitely have my support, as I think they're offering a quality service for people looking for physical releases. Sometimes you have to wait a long time for physical editions to come out. This is one company that is really offering some great options for games on physical, and this is an amazing game too. Now, I'm just going to show you a sample of gameplay if you're curious like me. I wasn't too familiar with this. There's so many games coming out on Switch, it's hard to keep up. So this came out a while ago, but a lot of people, they want that physical release. Well, here is your chance, 40 bucks, and this is a little bit of the gameplay style, and it's a side scroller. It's definitely an adventure style game. There is action in it, there's items to collect, and this game, there's a lot to it. I'm just going to show you a sample here. You can equip weapons and armor and items, and there's some sweet looking graphics as well as music. Lots to it. This is just the very intro to it. I just want to show you kind of some gameplay, some basic gameplay. But yeah, just curious, have you played this one? For me, this was a brand new experience, so definitely one that I would love if I had more time to check out. There's so many great games, and you know, this is a good fit for the Switch. And so this is just early on. You're saving children in a forest, but yeah, lots to talk to and interact with townsfolk, and items to buy, and there's lots of things that you can do kind of out of order, and so that's neat. It's about 25 hours to beat, as well as Cathedral is about 25 hours as well. So both are a decent length and lots of gameplay there, especially for the price. All right, next up is the third game I'm going to show today, and that's Mighty Fight Federation. And as you can see here, the packaging is second to none. You know, premium edition games, their standard packaging is better than some deluxe packaging of other companies. I just want to say that. And, you know, having that outer sleeve and having the extra goodies, and, you know, a challenge card, as well as a full color manual. I mean, the manual to me really seals the deal. I know there's a lot of people out there that miss manuals. Well, here's your opportunity to support a company that's going all out. So this is a cool kind of arena style fighting game. You know, it's definitely, I would say the strength of this is if you got buddies to play with, 4-player local co-op. That is probably the best way to play this. I'm just going to show you some brief gameplay, but it's got some cool cameos in it. The big one for me is Toe Jam and Earl, so that's neat to have them as playable characters in a fighting game. And yeah, so I'm going to also show this, and so they also offer on their website some cards, some trading cards, and each series, if you put them together on the back side, makes a bigger picture, has some information about the characters in the game. Thought that was cool. Here is gameplay footage, and yeah, so far, I mean, I definitely think that this would be kind of a fun one, just as like a fighting game to play with friends. And there is online play. I didn't check that out. From what I hear, this is best played locally with co-op. So that's what some of the feedback was about the gameplay. But yeah, definitely if you're not kind of tired of like maybe pixel art, this is kind of more of a modern take on a fighting game. You know, fighting games are pretty popular, and you know, I know there's fans of classics such as like Power Stone. This kind of reminds me a little bit of that. I haven't played it in a while, but definitely lots of unique characters to play. I was choosing Toe Jam and Earl because I knew them, and definitely, you know, each in arcade mode there's a story that unfolds as you play, kind of a what if, and so it's nice to check it out. I found the gameplay to be a little bit challenging, so it's definitely, you know, like any fighting game, you got to get used to the moves, you got to get used to the controls. I think if I played this one more, I would get better at it, like anything. And so there's special moves and stuff. There's Toe Jam and Earl's special there, and yeah, pretty cool. So there's Killbot 9000, another interesting character, and thought I'd share with you that. And what's kind of cool is depending on what character you choose, that is it changes the progression of what characters you face off with, and got to see Toe Jam and Earl's stage, so that was cool. Definitely is awesome looking for sure. And yeah, so you may want to check this one out, especially if you're into fighters. And with this kind of arena style fighting game, up to 4 players at once, so definitely some multiplayer fun. You know, with summer coming up, definitely I could see some people just hanging out, gaming, and and checking it out. If you like what you see on my channel, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell as I'm uploading videos every week. If you like seeing what Premium Edition offers, go to their website and order these now. And thank you so much for coming to my channel. I had a lot of fun with this one. I like covering physical edition releases, and these have some great packaging. This is the Immortal John Hancock, and you take care.